Welcome to today's Bible quiz. You'll face 34 questions from the book of Genesis, covering its stories, people and verses. They're not in chronological order, but will get steadily more difficult as the quiz progresses. Are you ready to test your knowledge? Let's begin. Question 1. Can you fill in the blank? In the beginning, God created the what and the earth. Should that be seas, light or heavens? The missing word is heavens. Question 2. What did God use to form man? Was that dust of the ground, or clay from the river, or stone from the mountain? He used dust of the ground. Question 3. What was the garden called where God placed Adam and Eve? Was that Zion, Bethel, or Eden? It was called the Garden of Eden. Question 4. What animal tempted Eve? Was that a lion, a serpent, or an eagle? It was a serpent. Question 5. What was the sign of God's covenant with Noah? Was that a dove, a rainbow, or a star? It was a rainbow. Question 6. Who was Abraham's wife? Was her name Rebecca, Rachel, or Sarah? The answer is Sarah. Question 7. Where did Lot live before its destruction? Was that Sodom, Jericho, or Nineveh? The answer is Sodom. Question 8. What did God create on the 5th day? Was that birds and sea creatures, or the sun, moon and stars, or land animals? He created birds and sea creatures. Question 9. Which of these rivers did not flow from the Garden of Eden? Was that the Euphrates, the Jordan, or the Tigris? The answer is the River Jordan. Question 10. What tree were Adam and Eve forbidden to eat from? Was that the tree of life, the tree of wisdom, or the tree of knowledge? That was the tree of knowledge. Question 11. Who said, "Am I my brother's keeper"? Are these the words of Cain, Abel, or Adam? The answer is Cain. And if you know who he was talking to, do let me know in the comments section. Question 12. What was the first bird Noah sent out from the ark? Was that a dove, a sparrow, or a raven? It was a raven. Question 13. What was Abraham's original name? Was that Aaron, Abram, or Adam? The answer is Abram. And if you know the meaning of Abraham's new name, do let me know in the comments section. Question 14. What did God provide as a sacrifice instead of Isaac? Was that a ram, a goat, or a lamb? He provided a ram. Question 15. What were the names of Isaac and Rebekah's twin sons? Was that Joseph and Benjamin, Ishmael and Isaac, or Esau and Jacob? Their names were Esau and Jacob. Question 16. Which of these did Laban accuse Jacob of stealing? Was that his silver, his household gods, or his daughters? The answer is his household gods. Question 17. What new name did God give Jacob? Was that Israel, Abraham, or Isaac? His new name was Israel. Question 18. Who bought Joseph as a slave in Egypt? Was that the Pharaoh, Laban, or Potiphar? His name was Potiphar. Question 19. Who in Genesis never died because God took him? Was that Methuselah, Enoch, or Shem? The answer is Enoch. Question 20. Who was Shem's father? Was that Noah, Abraham, or Terah? His father was Noah. Question 21. How many pairs of each clean animal did Noah take on the ark? Was that 1, 2, or 7 pairs? He took 7 pairs. Question 22. How many people were saved in the ark? Was that 8, 10, or 12? The answer is 8. Question 23. Where did Noah's Ark come to rest? Was that on Mount Sinai, Mount Ararat, or Mount Carmel? The answer is Mount Ararat. Question 24. Where did Abraham live when God called him? Was that in Ur of the Chaldeans, Canaan, or Egypt? The answer is Ur of the Chaldeans. Question 25. After Abraham defeated the 4 kings who captured Lot, what did Melchizedek bring him? Was that gold and silver, bread and wine, or a sword and a shield? He gave him bread and wine. Question 26. What did Abraham give to Melchizedek? Was that gold and silver, a lamb, or a tenth of everything? He gave him a tenth of everything. Question 27. What did God tell Abimelech in a dream? Was that to leave Canaan, or that Sarah was Abraham's wife, or that he would be king? The answer is that Sarah was Abraham's wife. Question 28. How old was Abraham when Isaac was born? Was he 80, 90, or 100 years old? He was 100 years old. Question 29. Who was Rebekah's father? Was his name Bethuel, Nahor, or Terah? His name was Bethuel. Question 30. Where was Abraham buried? Was that in the cave of En-Gedi, the cave of Machpelah, or the cave of Adullam? The answer is in the cave of Machpelah. Question 31. What did Jacob call the place where he wrestled God? Was that Peniel, Bethel, or Hebron? The answer is Peniel. Question 32. Before Jacob renamed him Benjamin, what name did Rachel give her son? Was that Benoni, Ben-Ami, or Ben-Hur? The answer is Benoni. Question 33. What Egyptian region did Pharaoh give to Jacob's family? Was that Thebes, Memphis, or Goshen? The answer is Goshen. Question 34. Who said, "Don't be afraid, for am I in the place of God"? Are these the words of Jacob, Joseph, or an angel? The answer is Joseph. If you're enjoying these quizzes and want to keep growing in your Bible knowledge, please do subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a new quiz. And while you're adding up your score, here's a verse that was just referenced. Joseph said to them, that is his brothers, "Don't be afraid, for am I in the place of God? As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to save many people alive, as is happening today. Now therefore don't be afraid. I will provide for you and your little ones." He comforted them and spoke kindly to them. Here are a couple of bonus questions for you to think about. Can you think of a time in your life when something meant for harm was used for good? How do you see God's hand at work in that situation or in other past struggles you've faced? I'd love to hear your thoughts below. How did you get on? If you liked today's quiz, please do like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. There are more Bible quizzes here. Thanks for watching, and grace and peace to you all.